everyone.
Hey, hello. Glad to see you all.
Hello, so glad to have you all here this evening, both those that are watching us live and those who are watching the replay. I'm Stacy from Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I am joined this evening by my sister Tracy.
Hello. Good to see you all tonight. So
She,
happy you're joining us.
she is the co-owner of Masterpiece Jewelers and also our award-winning custom jewelry designer. So Tracy is going to be creating a piece of jewelry from scratch tonight while we all watch, and this program will be a little under 1 hour. It's quite amazing, and this is our 423rd live stream show. Is that not amazing,
It
Trey?
is amazing.
That is amazing. Okay, so just to give you an idea of what we are giving away tonight, because we always give something away, we are giving away this $100 sterling silver and cubic zirconia necklace, and it's going to be given away before the end of the show tonight. Now, if you would like to enter for this drawing, all you need to do is to, first of all, save this live broadcast to your Facebook page and then comment shared in the comments section. We will, I should have said shared, and we will then give you one entry automatically into tonight's drawing. However, if you would like to increase your odds, you can tag your Facebook friends. You'll get one entry for each friend you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So it's just that easy. Someone will win tonight, so why shouldn't it be you? And hello to Diane Sherman and her sister, who we saw in the store today when Diane was picking up her $500 free giveaway from last night's show, a diamond and gold stacking ring. So glad that we got to see you today, Diane, and hello to Marcia as well. So let's go ahead and tell you quickly what's going on in the store this week, and it's really a knockout. We are having our annual back to school sale, 20% off store wide. Also, you will receive a free crystal butterfly brooch with any jewelry purchase now through Saturday, August 24th. And Trey, I should have brought one of those butterflies.
Oh,
I
my
was going
goodness.
to bring it home and I completely forgot.
Never
They are
thought
so
about it.
spectacular. So, Friday and Saturday, we are still giving away those free crystal butterfly brooches and the 20% off all in-store jewelry. So I hope you will enjoy spending time with us at our store. So I think we should go ahead and get on to the show, Trey, if you are ready.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, Diane said she loves her ring.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I'm glad to see so many of you already here this evening. So let's add us to the stage here. Do it right like that. There you go. Tracy's got her part done. And so now I will turn off my mic so there's not as much echoing and turn it over to Tracy. All right. What are we going to do tonight?
Okay, so we're going to do a ring. And just like I often do, I just sat down at the computer this morning and said, think of something to do. And so I did.
Were any of your cats with you at that time?
Oh, yes, they both were right about around me. One was right on the table with me.
Well, this is how they help, right?
It is. They're very
5:30
helpful.
in the morning, they're helpful.
So I'm bringing in a size 8. I did 8 because like last night I had mentioned that really is the most popular size in the store.
That's right.
And I'm going to bring in a little design element. It's called a repeat element. And I like it because we can make it repeat all the way around the ring. It's a very simple one. It's right here. I liked it because it had the mill green on it. And right now it's huge, as you can see, but we are going to go ahead and make that smaller. Let's take a look at that. That's looking good. Maybe just a little bit smaller than that. Let's try that. And worst case scenario, we just have to make it a little bigger if it isn't the right size. So we're going to move that up to the top, maybe make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. And we're going to move it up just a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and bend it so that it goes around the ring rail.
Oh my, the bending.
Yes, the bending. I know when we first did it, we had talked about how it was so hard to bend. Now it's very easy. We had to bend a fish. I don't know. Right. I think some of it was the idea of bending that fish. You know, I think it was just a lot. Seeing that fish bend in half.
That's true. Well, they wanted to make it flat. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was, but in any case, we both learned how to bend metal. And so Tracy's going to be bending some metal, or has. I'm looking up now.
I have. And I'm going to turn it yellow because it's a little easier to see. Mm-hmm. Oops, we're back in the bending part.
Oh,
now, let's see. There we go. We have this little asterisk up here. You know, you don't say asterisk very much.
You don't?
So I'm going to hit it, and it's going to have us be able to polar array, which means it's going to allow us to take this element and place it entirely around this ring rail to make a shank design. So let's see now. I started talking so much, I forgot where I was. There we go. Okay, we're going to grab this over here at angles, and we'll bring it 360 degrees around.
Can you get any tighter?
I can't.
Okay, that is
I can't
fine.
Control it. I'm so sorry, everyone.
No, that is fine.
I was trying as much as I could to make it tight.
I know you will get us closer in there when you can.
Yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and increase the amounts of these design elements until it completely connects to the other side. Let's take a closer look. Yep, so we have some that are overlapping. I think that's too tight. Let's go ahead, instead of 15 pieces, let's try 14. Let's look again. I think that's going to be good. Let's try 13 just to see. And that's going to leave us with a little bit of a gap. What if we give a little pull to that design? So I'm going to click the button because I think we'll leave it at this. And now we have the handles on it. What if we pull the one handle a little bit bigger? I know it's such a small amount. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, wow. So now everything is connecting just a little better. It was hard to do that with the polar array.
That's fantastic too, because you can do it so quickly.
You can. I love it.
And Lisa says it's amazing how you can manipulate everything.
Yes, I have to say this is a great program, and I do enjoy the ability to do that. So right now, this is not thick enough. It's 0.73 in thickness. So it would be a very kind of weak ring. So let's go ahead and make that about 1 3/4 to 2 millimeters thick. Oh, I have to show you something I found earlier, and I do have to make it smaller. Look at this. If we pull that, what a beautiful design.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful. That's a lot of gold.
It is. So we're going to go down 1.8 millimeters is good. So there we go. That's a nice thickness, and it looks good from the top here. If we wanted, we could always pull it out a little bit more and give it a little bolder look. Okay, we're going to go on inside here and bring in a center diamond because I plan on making this a solitaire.
Oh, wow.
We've been doing a lot with pear-shaped diamonds, and I'm going to bring it in a bezel so that it isn't competing with the rest of this design. The prongs seem to make it feel like I was competing with the other parts of this design. As you can see, it's a kind of busy design. So we're going to bring this up to the top. And let's see what size we are at. So we are at a round, and I really thought it might be nice to do this in a pear shape. So let's do it in a pear shape. I am going to turn it because I like the way it looks when it's going the opposite direction while we're working on it. We'll pull that completely 180 degrees.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Around. Let's see what size we have. So we have a 1 carat. Now, before I went on the show today, I looked up to see how much a 1 carat lab grown diamond is. And believe it or not, for a colorless with hardly, you wouldn't be able to see anything with your eye, a VS, so very slight inclusions. Like I said, we would not be able to see anything with our eyes. That's what the VS would stand for. It is around $888 for a 1 carat lab grown pear shape. So I thought, I never say how much these items would be, but I think that's a good price for a 1 carat. If it was new, not new, I'm so sorry.
If it was natural.
If it was natural, and both of them are diamonds. So a lab grown diamond is a real diamond, and a natural diamond is a real diamond. And the natural diamond is just found in the ground. And that diamond would be probably around $5,000 to $6,000. So it's a huge difference.
Wow.
Okay, so while we were talking, I went ahead and made the bottom area bend so that it would be smooth to our fingers and not hitting into it and not flat across the bottom. And I'm going to also bring the height down. I think it's a little tall, so let's just bring it down a little bit and situate this down just a smidgen more. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now you could really wear the ring just like this if you wanted, but I thought it might be nice to add some accent gems.
Well, I think that's nice too.
So let's go ahead and bring in some more diamonds, whether they be natural or lab grown. And the reason I'm mentioning lab grown is, believe it or not, we are doing probably 90% of our diamond sales are in lab grown solitaire single diamonds. Wouldn't you say that,
Oh, yes,
Stace?
definitely.
Okay, so now we have a diamond on top of a diamond so that you can't see it. Let's go on up and make that second diamond. I'll pull it out to the side so we can see it. There we go. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's take it down. Well, let's see what a 7, I think we need to go smaller. So right under 5 points, so 4 points. Let's bring that up and put this right in this spot to the side. I'm just trying to grab it here. So it's a beautiful accent diamond to the side here. I'm hoping it will fit nicely into the little dip of the shank. Let's bring it out and see. So maybe a little smaller. So let's go down one more size. And it's just a little cute accent that we're adding in there. As you can see, has the mill grain around it from the shank. And we're going to go back out. And we're going to click opposite of it up at the top, and it should put it over on this other side. Doing this will give us a little bit of, I don't know what you would call it. Instead of them right on top of each other, they would be, it's funny. They're not going to, what would it be, Stace?
What?
Instead of them being like one on top of the other, I'm having them off, kind of off center, I guess.
Offset?
Offset.
Stacked, they're offset?
I think that would be it. Thank you, Stace.
I'm going with that.
If you weren't over there typing. No, I'm just joking.
Know, right?
Stacy's such a big help to me over there. And this one has that nice curve also that will make it fit our fingers so much nicer. So you could leave it like this, but why not add more bling? So I'm going to click on this particular diamond, and we're going to go ahead and polar array. This is kind of interesting.
Wow.
Isn't that a neat look? But that isn't what I had planned. But
no, I know that.
But when it came up earlier, I thought that is really pretty. So we're going to click again. There we go. And this will make it go around the ring. And I have to go in that far out. Let's see if I can pull this down. There we go. That gave it a little bigger look, Stace. Just a touch. We'll go around 360. And it's going to click over here at the side.
So wild.
I know. There we go. And we're going to bring those diamonds. We're going to increase the count here. Whoops. Give it a minute. Oh, I didn't hear anyone save.
No one said save yet.
Okay, well, I did save. Let's see if it's... Okay, good.
All right, good job.
It's saved. Now get away here. There we are.
Okay, Marcia said save.
Oh, thank you, Marcia.
And Mary Lou says, I like that.
Oh, hi, Mary Lou. You must enjoy having your other sister in town.
That's delightful that the sisters are together.
It is. I forgot how many sisters it is. It's not just the three. I believe there's still one more. Okay, so let's go ahead and hopefully we can get these into the curve where we want them. It's possible we can't. Every time I do it, it might be slightly different. Tonight is not going to be one of those nights where it goes where I want it.
It's like the marching diamonds.
It is. Oh, there we go. It did go where I wanted it.
Oh my gosh, Trey, that is so spectacular.
I really liked it. So that was really where I wanted to head with this particular piece. And let's go ahead and render this now. There we go. That might be a good spot to see it in. Oh my goodness, are you serious?
What even is that?
Well, it did decide to stop.
Well, I know it did. Do you have to reboot?
I think so.
All right, so I put up the comment looking so elegant.
Oh, it seems to notice that I wanted it to go away, but it didn't respond. Okay, Control Alt Delete. Where are you? Okay, excuse me, everyone. We'll get up and going. We're going to stop counter sketch. As you can see, I'm a whiz at this.
You are, because you're always pushing limits. Seriously.
Okay, I am. And thank goodness we just saved a minute earlier. We don't have that happen very often. So, Mary Lou says, technical difficulties, please stand by. Thank you. When this isn't doing this, I can't see your comments, but I can see them there. So that's great.
Hysterical.
Come on, little computer. You can do it. There we go.
If we thought it was going to take too long, we would have gone over to some messages. But
oh, you're right. We could have. Okay, let's go back in.
Here we go. Tracy will not be stopped.
And let's grab this. Let's see where we're at. I hope it's saved in the right spot.
I hope it's saved in any spot.
You're right. There we are.
And that is better than nothing.
Yes. So let's see what we've got going on here. I'm going to click on it again. Okay, we have gone to the 360 position, and we have 8 count of the other diamonds. I don't recall how many we had. I think it might have been around 13. So let's take a look and see. Yep, they're marching along.
Here they go.
Oh, it's closer to 26. Oh my.
Well, we got a quantity discount going on there.
Yeah, it has to be that amount.
Mary Lou
It's
says,
24.
looks good, back in business.
26. Thank you, Mary Lou. And I can see one little problem we have, and that is that this diamond here is being hidden.
Oops.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oops, that is not.
I wonder if I could
preferred,
do this
really.
by taking this position. Dare I?
Trey, I mean, I don't know about your screen, but
What happened?
they are everywhere.
They are everywhere. They're kind of cute that way.
They are.
Well, heck, let's leave it that way for
you
a
can
minute.
never have too many diamonds.
You cannot. I don't know how that happened, but good for us.
That's right. Good for you, Trey.
Okay, let's go ahead and put it on a hand before we try to render it.
Yes. Maybe do a save. I'm afraid.
I think
Be
you're
afraid.
right to.
Be
I
very
think you're
afraid.
right to be afraid. Let's go ahead and save it. Okay, and now let's see it on a hand. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
And don't worry about the
And,
diamonds that are underneath. We would adjust for that.
Now, is it a little into her skin?
No, okay. Because they would adjust that for us. It's probably just how it's sitting on her skin.
The picture I see.
Oh, well, that's in a little. The thing is, she just has it. She's wearing it in the wrong spot.
Well, that's really her problem.
How do I move that? Now it might be really jamming into her hand. Let's see. Oops, the hand has disappeared because I hit remove. Ouch. Remove is not a good thing to hit. Oh, now we're really hitting into her hand because it's now we need to move it up.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's better. Okay. So this is a fun little piece, and we can make the angles on the side go in a little more. Let's do that. Let's find out where that is. I think it right here. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. We are going to expand on that. And I don't know if you all see what I'm doing. I'm pulling this angle in some. Pull it out just a little bit to cover that one up because we are not going to have any diamonds under it, but this way we can hide them for our production tonight. There we go. So we have hidden those diamonds and we've snuck everybody in. Oh, there's one up there. Oh, yeah. Shame. I'll just try to not see it. Shield your eyes.
Try to not see it, everyone.
Okay. Let's pull the hand away.
And can we look at it? Can we render it yet? Or
yes, let's render it. Let's do it. And this would be cute with in rose gold and white.
Oh, definitely. Oh, Margarita is giving you 4 star eyes emojis.
Well, Margarita, we all know you love your bling, so we appreciate that.
Margarita and I love our bling. All right, we're just waiting on it.
And another way we would handle that is by having the position in a different spot. But as you can see, when I did that, we got into this position. Well, we had a whole bunch more diamonds get on there.
Oh, Margarita says her usual bling, bling, bling.
Yes, so if you like a lot of bling, this is a great ring design.
Yes, it is.
If you wanted, we could even add more millgrain to it, but I thought it might be overkill. Let me go ahead and do a little screenshot of this so I can maybe put it up tomorrow. And I see Mary Lou says she'd love to see a beautiful dark blue stone in the center.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and do that. And I think she's probably meaning a pretty sapphire.
I think she is. And if she isn't, she will tell us.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty stone in the center. And I bet let's see if we did this all in white, what that would look like. Probably stunning.
Oh, and she said a very dark sapphire.
Okay. I'm taking the ring rail away because it always makes a strange line in the pictures. Now we've designed around it. We don't need that ring rail. I like that look.
Me too. That is, I mean, people would really be commenting on that.
Oh, absolutely. Let's render this little guy.
And Margarita says it's gorgeous, just like that.
Fantastic, Margarita.
And then Mary Lou says, yes, that's so pretty.
If you really like wide bands, they're always such a surprise when you come across it, when you see it back up there. Yes, if you like wide bands like I do, you could do quite an interesting design with this particular piece.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go and address that in a second. It was a plan of mine. And I see that Marcia says it's good for September birthdays, and you're right. And September is right around the corner.
Yes.
I can't even believe I'm saying that.
That was a good call.
And let me go ahead and take a little screenshot of this. I like the all white. It always looks beautiful in all white. It's just harder to see me designing when it's all white, I think.
You can't see the contrast. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So a nice thing we could do is we can bring in bands on both sides. I think here would be good.
Margarita says save.
Oh, I will, Margarita.
Good job, Margarita.
And I'm going to bring this little guy in. So if you want to have a little wider look and you want a bigger stone with it all, actually, that's kind of cute like that.
It is.
We can bring this out to the side.
Oh, I like that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just like that. And we're going to make that an 8. Hopefully that won't make this look kind of crazy.
If you like a crazy looking ring, you've come to the right place.
And we're just going to bring that, I'm going to pull it back down in size because it's possible we are not quite at an 8. And this one, I didn't try this earlier. This is just something I see. It's bigger at the top. So let's bring the top down to the same size as the rest of the ring. And that will take us into the spot that we need to. We'll have it 1.5 millimeters thick.
That's perfect, Trey.
Great.
Great idea.
There we go. Yeah. There's always a reason why it's doing what it's doing. And I think it would be nice if it was more of a square look.
Yeah.
And it's a little wide in my opinion. So let's see if we can't make the shank a little thinner. Let's do like a 1.5 millimeter. I guess it's going to be 1.5 millimeter everywhere. There we go. And we're going to put this design over on the other side too. So we're going to do it so that there's a band on each side. And that gives us the possibility and opportunity to make the center stone much bigger. So let's go ahead and expand this to almost a 2 carat.
And that's what Marcia said. She said, just get a bigger center stone.
Absolutely.
There you go.
I'd like it to be a little bigger. Let's try 11 by 8. I'm really not sure what size are normal sizes for pears. I know a lot of different ones. And you know what? I'm going to go crazy and I'm going to put a marquee since we've been doing so much with marquees. I hope that's okay because I've put a lot of marquees on our page. And I think we need to also expand the band so that it connects to the marquee better. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and do that. Shank bottom profile. Oh my, there's so many different things. Position. I think this one is going to be it. Let's go ahead and see if that does it. It is. It's just going the opposite way. There we go. So now this is looking really good. Let's see if we've cut off the points of the pears, and we have. So let's pull these out a little bit more.
Oh my gosh, Trey, that is amazing.
And now we've got a really wide, interesting band.
I love that. I mean, that is like, was it Marcia that said very royal? And it has even gone over the top royal. It's just amazing. But that isn't to say that this is not affordable.
Right.
Just because it is royal looking does not mean that it isn't affordable.
That's absolutely right. Now there it is on a hand, and I'm going to pull out a little bit so you can really see how this particular one looks on a hand.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you such a nice band. I did. I just saved a minute ago.
Okay, good.
And if we did this all in yellow, it gives a whole different look. Of course, I've got actually the prongs or the bezels are all in platinum with yellow. Ooh, let's do 18 karat yellow.
Ooh, let's.
We probably won't see a difference, but it sure is nice to say it.
I love 18 karat, and that was like the word of the day today in the store with folks selling.
Yes.
A number of them had an 18 karat that they didn't even know they had.
Isn't that great? I love surprising people.
I love that too.
I'm going to go ahead and render this little guy. It's hard when they're this wide to really get a good handle on being able to tell what it looks like in the position that's up there. Now, if you all want to come in and try bigger stones on different shanks, which is the bands, you can come into our store because we just got a brand new toy.
Yes.
It is a magnetic set with large cubic zirconias that you can put the band on, and then you can magnetically try a bigger stone in many, many different shapes and designs. And we just got that about a week and a half ago. And there's sizes from 1 carat all the way up to 5 carats. So if you want to come in and play, you don't have to buy anything, but it's fun for you to come see it. And then you can share your experience with your friends. And if anybody's looking for an engagement ring or a nice right hand ring, you can say, I was at Masterpiece and they had this great magnetic tool. And when I say tool, it's actually a display with, oh my goodness, probably, and I'm just guessing, 24 different cubic zirconia stones that you can experiment with and see what you really like.
It's quite, I mean, you could, and when I say you, I mean me, could sit there just enjoying it, enjoying switching and swapping around all the different designs.
You absolutely could.
And different sizes. All right, I've been on, I have been remiss on reading. So Margarita, of course, would like to shout out some rose gold.
Okay,
and
very
Terry
good.
Terry Rinko says, wow, this ring is awesome. And it is.
I'm so glad you like it. This really makes me happy when I come up with the design and it goes over so well.
That is amazing. When I saw it this morning, I did not think you could top it. And did you have it in rose gold there for me?
Not yet.
Okay.
I changed it over to all sapphires, and the next one we're going to do is rose gold. And it was Margarita, right? Margarita, what color would you like? Would you like diamonds with the rose gold? While I'm rendering this one.
All right, we will wait for Margarita. And Mary Lou says she says, like it even better with the blue also on the outer bands.
Fantastic.
Me too. It all goes together. And Margarita's answer to your question is yes,
All diamonds. Is that
Yes.
what? Okay.
because I'm April, she said.
Oh, okay. No wonder you like so much bling.
That's right. Just like me.
Apply, and then let's go ahead and turn it all to rose gold. We're going to do 18 karat. And I
Why
still
not?
kept, I know, and I still kept the stones in white. And sometimes that really brings out the difference between the metals and really makes the rose gold pop. Let me render that cutie. There we are.
Wow.
The rose gold is such a pretty color.
It is.
So soft. Remember last week we did use green gold,
Yes.
which was a little different.
But it was still wonderful.
Yes, because it was the hummingbird.
Exactly. Did you ever put the hummingbird?
I did not. I thought I would put it up, and then I put a marquee ring with baguettes.
Gotcha.
There's
Oh,
always
that's
a
what you
lot
put
to
up
put
there.
up. Yeah.
Yes. Margarita says, wow, that's so gorgeous.
Thank you, Margarita. I know you love your rose gold.
Oh, and that, I mean, Trey, that, look at how long it's taking it to render.
I know, the rose
so
gold.
many parts.
Yep, exactly.
And I love it.
Let me go ahead and take a screenshot of this little one.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, though. It is taking its time rendering.
It is.
There we are. And this one, of course, would be probably very nice if you even did a oval or a heart shape, but let's do the oval. Oh, that really makes it bandish. But it's back down to the 1 carat. And I really wanted to be closer to a 2.5.
Everyone does.
Boy, that's a round oval, isn't it?
It is.
How did you get to be such a round oval? Let's take this down to a 7.
That
me,
is like a mirror shape.
That looks so much better to me. And we have sold a lot of ovals. Large ovals like this. Large ovals.
And in the lab grown, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, there it is in the yellow again.
Look at that. It is quite the ring.
And it's taking its time in rendering again.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of parts for this computer-aided design program to work through.
Now, how many of you have ever seen the lab-grown diamonds in the big sizes?
Yes, or how many of you have seen, lab-grown diamonds at all?
Or at all.
Because they are really something to look at and enjoy. And okay, so Marcia says never.
Oh, okay.
She has never seen them.
They're very nice because you might want a larger clear stone, but you don't want to go with a synthetic. You want to have a diamond because they hold up so well. That's what I like.
Yes.
But you might not want to spend or invest that kind of money in a natural one. So that's what we see a lot of people gravitating to the lab grown because it's going to be just as durable, which is so important.
And Margarita says, I have not.
Yep.
Well, Margarita, next time you come in the store, we would love to show it to you.
Absolutely.
Marcia is asking, wondered the difference between lab grown and the synthetic.
Well, the synthetic, we'll say like a cubic zirconia, is just a glass. Wouldn't you say it's glass?
It is.
I know. What is a cubic
just
zirconia?
Fake. A cubic zirconia is its own its own standalone being, but it's completely man-made, and does not have any of the chemical or optical properties of a diamond. A lab-grown diamond has the exact same chemical and optical properties as a diamond that may be mined or found on the ground. And so there's actually no way to tell the difference if you don't know specifically that it is a lab grown. So our machine that tells us if something is a diamond or not cannot tell the difference between a lab grown diamond and a mined diamond, because there is no difference when it comes to the makeup. The difference is it is made in a lab instead of in the ground.
That's right. Now, the companies we buy the diamonds from, they have very expensive machines that can tell the difference, and they run all diamonds through their machines.
That's right.
So you never have to fear you will not get a lab grown instead of a natural. But as far as the wearability and the same chemical makeup, it is exactly the same, a lab grown and a natural.
But the price is so significantly different for the exact same look, or even a better quality diamond when it's grown in the lab. So Marcia, they have just taken off. And the larger sizes, 1.5, 2 carats, 3 carats, 5 carats.
5 carats. I mean, it's amazing.
It is, that people could not have afforded, and it is still a real diamond through and through. People could not have afforded, but because they are grown in a lab, they can, in theory, it is a never-ending supply.
That's exactly right.
So, and so Marcia says, thanks for the explanation.
Oh, you are so welcome.
And it could have been a little rambly, but I had a little extra coffee after 6 o'clock tonight. So was it a good idea or not? We're not sure. Check back tomorrow.
Oops. I notice now when I look this way, because I made it larger, it has ducked down behind.
Whoops.
There we
Yes.
go. Pull it back up. Well, I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and unless anybody else requests something, we will go ahead and have you pull the name as soon as this one is rendered.
I would be glad to do that.
Yeah, there's also moissanite, which was the stone that had been, the gem that had been used instead of diamond for many years before the lab-grown diamond came on the scene. And that's a very pretty stone. It's almost as hard as a diamond. And it has a little more brilliance, but it is not a diamond. Yeah, that baby pink is always so nice. That's the morganite, kin to the aquamarine.
That's right. They're cousins. They're just different colors.
Beryl, right? Beryl.
Yes, beryl.
Beryl. And emerald is beryl too.
That's right. It's so crazy, the different makeups of those.
There we go. So that's the last one.
All right.
And I'll save that again, and we will go back to you, Stace.
Okay, back to me and to you. There we are. Looking so, and again, I'm huge compared to you. What are you gonna? Oh no, I'm not going to do what I did earlier.
Oh
it
no!
Was not
oh no!
Attractive. It was not attractive. Margarita says, "Can you tell your orange one? Do you? I think there's a typo there. Do you know what she was meaning? So will you retype that, Margarita? And meanwhile, she says, thank you as always. You do a fabulous job.
Oh, thank you,
That is
Margarita.
so lovely of you to say. It means so much to us. All right, let's talk about what is going on at the store. And let's get to my fancy little display.
An
overlay.
orange diamond. She would like an orange
yes,
diamond.
because now the burnt orange diamonds are spectacular.
You're right.
Oh, she likes different, and I like that.
I agree.
Okay, so what's going on right now in our store is we are having our back to school sale, 20% off all in-store jewelry, plus a gorgeous free crystal butterfly brooch with any jewelry purchase. And these butterflies are gorgeous. They are encrusted with the crystals and so sparkly. So that goes on through Saturday, August 24th. That's this Saturday. And by the way, I haven't forgotten about pulling the winning name. Just wanted to let you know that, so don't get off yet. And we want you to also remember that our next amazing gemstone experience with award-winning gem cutter Clay Zava is October 7th. And that is coming up faster than you would think, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yes.
We have two different times available. One is in the early afternoon, one is in the evening. And so just call the store and get make a reservation. This is a phenomenal experience where you will be looking at, holding, and touching 50 or more gemstones that Clay has recently faceted, and it is an amazing experience. So that is going on. October 7th.
It's like opening presents on Christmas morning when you're looking at the beautiful gems, because you have to open each package as it goes around.
Yes, because they are all folded carefully into their little white beds, and you have to untuck them to see what there is. So amazing. All right, then a reminder that next Wednesday we will again have our live online fine jewelry sale, and we will be giving away a $500 diamond and gold ring, the exact one that you see up on the screen right now, and it is such a pretty ring. And as always, we will have a new selection of estate jewelry that has not yet been in our showcases. You get to be the first to see them and also to get them at their sale prices. So that is Wednesday, August 28th, starting at 7 p.m. And we have that show every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then a week from now, Tracy will be, sorry about that. It did not click. I'm blaming technology. Tracy will have another live custom jewelry design along, and we'll be giving away a free sterling necklace valued at over $100. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, August 29th, and that is a week from tonight. Lastly, please remember that we buy or trade jewelry. Gold is at a historical all-time high. So now is the time to take a little time to look through your own jewelry box, jewelry drawer, or jewelry armoire and see what you have that you're not wearing, because turning it into money can then, you can use that money for remodeling or traveling, cruises, even a shopping spree, a new wardrobe, helping the grandchildren or children with their college expenses, any of those things. And it's just like free money sitting in your jewelry box. So if you would like to sell or trade to us, just call and get an appointment so that we can set a time just for you. Lastly, you can go to our website, tracyandstacy.com, and click on the gold buying tab. All right, that was And scene.
And I wanted to mention, I'm going to
Yes,
mention
thank
it
you,
every
Trace.
time. Please save the date.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Continue. Wait a minute. Hold on. It did not work. Try again. Why is it not working?
Okay, well, please save the date, October 5th, which is a Saturday from 4 o'clock to 7 p.m. There it is, where we will be having our soiree to celebrate our 30th anniversary in business. And we will be having a great time. We are going to have signature cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, dessert bar, catered by a local caterer. And she did our after hours, and it was delicious. People are still talking about it.
Months later,
Yes, so please save that time to come in to our store and enjoy some of the partake of some of the treats that we are having and the good time and celebration.
And that will actually be a Saturday night from 4 to 7 p.m. So cheers to 30 years. Help us celebrate our 30th anniversary. It would not be the same without you there. So thank you, Trey, for mentioning that. I got that all set up and ready to roll.
Thank
All right,
you.
I better get it together here because we have another commitment at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I better get moving along and stop chitter chattering. All right, so the winner, let me go over here and see. All right, very good. The winner of the sterling silver necklace valued at $100 that we have to give away tonight is going to Zoe Deacon. Zoe, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And as always, you can just come on into the store and pick up your prize at your convenience. And we'll take a picture of you under our iconic Masterpiece Jewelers neon sign. And for any of you who might be outside the area, if you ever win one of our prizes, we are glad to ship it to you free of charge within the United States. So easy as that. Thank you so much for being with us tonight and all the evenings that you spend with us. So important and special to Tracy and I.
Absolutely.
And we are so happy that you have helped to grow and celebrate our store and our live shows. Thank you for supporting small businesses such as ours. And until we see you again, either at our store tomorrow or Saturday, or all the way to next Wednesday for our live online fine jewelry sale. What's it called again? Show number 400 and something like that. We remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.
To schedule a free custom jewelry design with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice and it's absolutely free.